All right, so this is notes 4. I'm going to go through the first section of the notes, which is on factoring. So let's get into it. The first question is going to ask us to write the positive factors of a few different numbers. And basically, we're looking for two numbers that multiply together in part A to get us 32. So if we start, I always start the same way with 1 times whatever that number is. And I just start working my way up the numeric list. So 2 times what gets me 32? 2 times 16. There's a 16. And then 3. 3 doesn't go into 32, so I'm not going to worry about that one. 4. Oh, that's 4 times 8. All right, keep going up my list here. 5. Nope, not going to work. 6. Nope, not going to work. 7. Nope. And now that I see that 8, whoops, 8 is already on the list here, I can go ahead and stop. So those 3 factor pairs are the things that will multiply to 32. I'm going to do the same thing now for part B here, which is the number 24. So if I start there, we can start with 1 times 24. Let's see, 2 times 12 sounds good. Let's see, 3 times 8. 4 times 6. 5 is not going to go into 24. And if I look, my list here already has 6 on it, so I am good to go. I don't have to do any more numbers. So those are the things that multiply to 24. If I keep working over, now I'm looking for things that multiply to 48. So numbers are getting a little bit bigger, but the process, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. So starting with 1 times 48. Then let's see, 2 times, I'm liking 24 there, right? 2 times 24 is 48. 3, yeah, 3 goes in there 16 times. That might be a little bit tricky, but it does work. Let's see, 4 times 12. 5 is not going to go into 48. 6, all right, 6 times 8. 7 doesn't go into 48. And as we just saw, 8 is on our list. So I've now run out of things that multiply to 48. So that's all the factor pairs that work. And one last factor pair, no, try it again. One last number to find the factor pairs for, which is 60. Starting as I normally do, which is 1 times 60. Let's see what we get here. 2 times 30. Yep, that works. 3 times 20. 4 times 15. 5 times 12. I had to think about that one for a second. And then where am I? 6. Oh, 6 times 10. Let's see. 7. No, 7's not going to go into 60. 8. Nope, 8's not going to go into 60. And 9's not going to go into 60. 10 is on my list already, so I've run out of factor pairs. All right, so that's one way to find factor pairs. I think it's the best for me to make sure that I don't lose numbers as I go through. All right, now what you just did in number 1, A through D, is what's going to help us to answer these questions. All right. So question number 2 says, write the factors of 32. Well, 32 has these factors, and I'm looking for the pair that adds up to 12. All right. And I'm going to make this simple for myself. I'm just going to copy that. Come on, copy. And paste. All right. So I'm looking for the factors of 32 that add up to 12. Well, I don't care what I do. A 1 and a 32 is not going to make me 12. 2 and 16, absolutely, not going to make me 12, which leaves us 4 and 8. And yes, 4 plus 8 is absolutely going to be 12. So that would be the factors of 32 that add up to 12. Let's see. I'm going to go over to number 3 here, which deals with 48. So let me do a quick copy here, paste there. All right, so there's my factors. And I'm looking for the pair in this case that adds up to 14. So let's see, on my list, 1 and 48, no. 2 and 24, definitely not. 3 and 16, 4 and 12, close, but not quite right. But 6 and 8 is absolutely going to get me 14 there. So 6 and 8. You could also write 6 plus 8, whatever. Just somehow make sure that I know what numbers we're dealing with there. All right, number 4, we want the factors of 60. So let me go ahead and steal those answers, copy and paste. And I'm looking for the factors of 60 that, let's see, they have to add up to 17. All right, we got a bunch of options here. 1 and 60, no. 2 and 30, no. 3 and 20, don't like that one. 4 and 15, no, but I'm really liking 5 and 12 here. So that's what my answer is going to be, 5 and 12. And the last one is the factors of 24. All right, so let me go grab the factors of 24 here. No, you don't have to rewrite them in a different problem. I'm just stealing the answers because, well, I can. So let's see. Factors of 24 that add up to 11. All right, so I'm looking for 11 in this case. Let's see what I got. 1 and 24, nope. 2 and 12, nope. 3 and 8, though, yeah, that's a good pair. All right, so, yeah, okay, we'll do 8 and 3. Order doesn't really matter. All right, so that's a little practice finding factors and then also figuring out what pair of factors adds up to a specific number. Hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns.